Hey y'all, hey, Keisha West here. Welcome to Tax Talk Thursday. If you are new to me, I am Keisha West. I am an enrolled agent. An enrolled agent is someone who is licensed by the Internal Revenue Services to help taxpayers on the individual and business side. We specialize in individual and business tax preparation. So, guys, today is Tax Talk Thursday, and today I'm going to be talking about hiring your kids. This is my absolute favorite tax strategy that I love to implement with my clients who have young kids. A lot of people are skeptical about this tax strategy, but I want you all to know that it is legal. It can be legally done. And what I like to do is provide, proof, right? So I'm going to provide two resources with you all to help you be able to, go and do your own research to make sure that this is a legal and ethical tax strategy. And it is approved by the IRS as well as the U.S. child labor laws. So two resources I want you all to keep in mind. I want you to go to the DOL.gov. That is the U.S. child labor laws website. So just go to type in U.S. child labor laws. When you get there, you're going to see youth rules. Go up on the youth rules. You'll be able to read up on it because I want you all to make sure that, we're doing the right thing. So I like to provide resources for you all. But under the child labor laws and youth workers, it will let you know that it is legal for a child to work for their parent. It must be their parent at any age. So today we're going to be talking about hiring your kids in your business, but you must be, the guardian of the child. And another resource that I want to give you all, I have my notes here. Y'all know I always have my notes. The IRS website. So if you go up to the IRS website, I want you to type in family help, or you can type in hiring your kids IRS. Once you go to that site, I'm about to read to you all directly from the IRS website so you'll know that I'm giving you factual information. Let me let you all see it. And it says family help. But I'm going to be letting you all know how you can hire your kids in your business and you can write the wages that you pay them off on your tax return. Okay, so I'm going to start reading. It says children employed by their parents. If you're just tapping in, we're talking about hiring your kids in your business so that you can maximize on your tax deductions. But not only that, you all, it's about educating your kids, setting them up for success at an early age. You're going to be teaching them great work ethics. You can teach them about money, how to save their money, and how to also save for retirement at an early age. So let's start reading from the IRS website. It's children employed by their parents. If the business is a parent's sole proprietorship or a partnership in which each partner is a parent of the child. So a sole proprietorship is one person, the owner of the business. So for example, let's just say you are the mom and you have small kids. As long as you are the guardian of those kids, you can employ them in your business. And on the flip side, if you are married with a spouse, then the children must be guardians. You must be guardian over both of the kids. Okay, let's continue reading. It says payments for the services of a child are subject to income tax withholding regardless of the age. But I'm going to tell you all the benefit of that. Okay, the second one says payment for the services of a child under the age of 18. They are not subject to Social Security and Medicare taxes. So think about this, you all. You know how we go and work for an employer and they're going to automatically take out that Social Security and Medicare withholdings from our earnings. Well, because your child is under the age of 18, they are not subject to those Social Security and Medicare taxes to be taken from their wages. If the child is 18 years or older, then payments for the services of a child, they are subject to that Social Security and Medicare taxes. So again, under 18, they're not subject to it. over 18, they are subject to it. Okay, and the last point, payments for the services of a child under the age of 21, they are not subject to the Federal Unemployment Act, which is called the FUTA tax, you all. If a child is 21 years or older, then the payments for the services of the child, they are subject to that FUTA taxes. Okay, now that you all know that we are reading directly from the IRS website, I've given you all two resources, which is the Child Labor Laws, the U.S. Child Labor Laws site, as well as the IRS site itself. I'm going to be telling you all the step-by-step process of hiring your child in your business so that you can maximize on your tax savings legally and ethically. Okay, let's get started. So let's talk about how it works. Okay, so let's just say you have a home-based business. And I like to give examples so you all can have a clear vision of what I'm talking about. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Adele. Today, we're going to be talking about hiring your kids and paying them so that you can maximize on your tax savings. Okay, the first thing that you're going to do, you must have a business. It does not have to be registered with your state, the Secretary of the State, but you must have a business that is operating with an intent to generate income. Okay, let's say that you have a 16-year-old, 15-year-old, and you are let's just say you do network marketing and you may sell products. For example, let's say that you wanted to hire your 15-year-old to work in your business and pay them a salary, and then you can write their salary off on your taxes. Okay, you will employ that child the same way you would employ anybody else. You are going to create a job description for them. You're going to write out what their duties are going to be. You're going to make sure that they have a bank account set up or a way that you could actually pay them, transfer the money from your business bank account to their bank account. Because the most important thing is you want to make sure that you have documentation. So once you employ your child, you're going to write out that job description, have them sign it and everything. It's just going to be like they coming to you for a real job. So once you do that, you all, the benefit of doing this is you could actually pay them up to the standard deduction amount. So let's just say your child would be considered single. Let me see what the standard deduction amount is for 2024. Bear with me, y'all. Standard deduction. Okay, so for 2024, the standard deduction amount is $14,600. So what that means is you can pay your child up to $14,600 to help you in your business. But y'all, it gotta make sense. It got to make sense. We want to make sure that we are doing things legally and ethically. So if your child is helping you in your home-based business, if you are not earning $14,600 in your business, then you can't pay them $14,600. It got to make sense. And it needs to be in alignment with what their job description is. Let's just say if they're helping you package up the products that you're about to ship out. Go to Google, look up how much would a person doing this job duty earn. How much would they get paid if they was working for somebody else? That is what you're going to use to determine how much you would pay your child. So you may only be paying them $10 an hour, but they can work unlimited amount of hours in your business for you. So that would be a legal and ethical thing to do. You have to pay them something also based on what they are capable of doing. So if you have a 15-year-old that's working in your business and you have a landscaping business, that makes sense. They are able to cut grass. You can document that and you can articulate that they are allowed to cut grass. But if you are employing a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old in your landscaping business, that may be a problem because while I know these kids are advanced at this age, you can't really articulate a 7 or 6-year-old going out to cut grass everywhere with you. So make sure the job that your child is performing is something that they can actually do. That's the most important thing, is to make sure that we are being honest and ethical about this, and then you are able to save in taxes. So again, if you're just joining us, we're talking about hiring your kids, employing them in your business, but you must be the guardian of those kids. You must pay them a reasonable salary, and they must be performing work that is age appropriate. 2 resources that I provided was the U.S. Child Labor Laws website as well as the IRS website. Now, back to what we were saying. You want to make sure that you have a bank account for them. If your children are having a hard time finding a bank that will open an account for them due to them being a minor, there are custodial accounts that you can set up for them. As long as you have a way to show where you paid your child from your business bank account to their personal account, that is the most important thing. There are even some like cards that you can get, like the green dot cards, or it's one that I referred to my clients. I can't think of it right off, you all. But look for some cards that will allow you to transfer money from your business account to their personal account so that you could pay them. That's the most important thing. Okay, and the benefits, let's talk about some benefits of actually employing your kids in your business as a parent, minor kids. So for one, you're teaching them great work ethics. They're able to save for retirement before a legal age, because what they could do, you can open up them a Roth IRA. Yes, you can open up them a Roth IRA account, because the qualifications of getting a Roth is it must be earned income. And they are earning the income because they are earning it by working for you in your business. So make sure that you all, plan ahead so that you're able to really help the kids out on that. But not only that, another benefit would be you all know that these kids are really expensive. So the money that you pay them, allow them to purchase things like their school clothes, any of these sporting events that they want to attend. Like, for example, my son, he was a football player. So I would allow him to work for me in my business, and the money that he earned, we would go and buy those football cleats, all of those things. This is things that you would have to spend money on anyway. But because they are working now in your business, allow them to be able to spend their money on the things that you would have had to do. So you just simply transfer the money from your account to theirs after they have earned this money, and then they're able to go out and purchase those things like school clothes, sporting events, things that they want, these games that they play on these gaming systems. That is the benefit of you being able to employ your child in your business and pay them a salary, so that you could write off the salary that you paid them, and then they could go and spend the money on the things that you would have had to do. So let's just do a recap over some things that must be in place in order for you to legally and ethically take advantage of hiring your kids in your business. Okay, number 1, the job must be reasonable for their age. Another example I'll give you all, if you have a 14-year-old, you can have them filing the paperwork for you in your business. You can have them, posting social media posts for you. Also, you must keep adequate records, including a timesheet. You're going to show the hours that your child worked and the days. But then I also want you all to go a step further. Document what did they do on that day. Documentation is the key. In the event you are audited, the IRS is going to want to see your records. So remember, I said you're going to treat this just like you would treat someone else who you was hiring for your business. You're going to write out a job description. You're going to have them sign it. You're going to even have them fill out a W-4 form. The W-4 form, you can simply go online, type in W-4 form. They will give you a form that you can print out and you can fill it out. And a W-9. Have them fill out a W-9 form. all the ways that you would hire a normal person, do that for your child, because once or if the IRS comes and question why are you able to write this off, we want to make sure we have all our ducks in a row. So have them fill out that W-4 form, which is the withholding form. You know how when you get a job, they have you fill out that. Have your kids do that. You're going to keep adequate records. You're going to document the job or task that they perform, and we're going to pay them a reasonable salary. Remember, I said that reasonable salary can be determined by simply Googling what would somebody earn if they work for somebody else doing the same thing that they're doing for me. It's just that simple, you all. The most important thing is that you're able to document and articulate it. Now, again, remember I said you can pay them up to $14,600 for this tax year, because this is the standard deduction amount for 2024. Again, I'm not saying pay them that amount, but you can pay them up to that without them owing anything in taxes. If they are under, the age 18, they won't have to pay that Social Security and Medicare taxes. It is so many ways that you can benefit from using the tax code. It's all about reading, doing your research. I created this space because I want to be that person for you, because I know reading the tax code could be very daunting and it's not all that interesting, but it just so happens, you all, I love it. So I just wanted to come on here today to share with you all the benefits of hiring your children in your business, teaching them great work ethics, but also helping you keep more money in your bank account while also being able to provide for your kids. It's a no-brainer, y'all. It's a no-brainer. If you don't really understand what I went over today and you need someone to further help you hire your kids in your business, then you all go to the link in my bio and schedule a consultation, a free discovery call where I'll, go over that again with you all, and we can see how we can make this work for you all. Thank you all so much for your time. Again, this was Keisha West with Tax Talk Thursday, talking about hiring your kids in your business. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, where we will be talking about something else. All right, y'all.